Hi friends, WizD here. Today we're breaking down the demo that Faithless team shared with us for Godforge after they played it in Gamescom a couple of weeks ago, or was it? Yeah, probably it was a couple of weeks ago now. So they shared the demo with the community and wanted our feedback while they keep enhancing the game, while it goes into, it's still in alpha, while it goes towards beta, and then of course the global launch, hopefully in less than 12 months from now. Last time I did a Godforge video, I got some negative comments about the game that's going. Basically, people who have low expectations of the game or think that it won't compete with Raid. We don't know yet. I'm not saying that this game is going to blow our minds away and make us all quit Raid all of a sudden. Raid proved to be consistent over years against multiple competitors. But the main two differences here is that people who've been engaged with Raid's community for years now, even longer than I am or than I've been playing the game, are the ones who are creating this game. They are founders, and we have lines of contact with those people. We're talking about Simon Hill Hades, we're talking about Brad Chosen, we're talking about Ash or Tim. We're talking about all of these people, so we can have an impact as much as they will allow us into game design, what we want to see from game, and then most importantly, negative feedback about issues and bugs once the game is live. So we're not stuck at community manager level, though Ivy Lee is doing a great job at that, but these guys are interested to give us what we want because it's in their benefit too, to create a successful game that will make them money. So that's why we have high expectations from Godforge when it gets released. But I'll be critical of them in this video. I want to start dropping that forging hammer more heavily to help them shape the game into something decent. Of course, you'll also get the puns and the dad jokes as we go along. But yeah, so this is the demo as they released it to us. We'll start looking at it. I'll tell you what caught my eye and what I think is positive or negative about it. And most importantly, I'll try to pick at some of the stuff that wasn't like obviously mentioned in the demo. So this is the first demo screen and looks like this is the gaming screen unless they change it as they are developing. So we have heroes, battles, and cinematics. First thing that I think is a positive thing here, heroes or gallery, okay, that's fine, but having a separate tab for cinematics. Some of the things that are frustrating for us in Raid is that they have some good cinematics and they don't allow us to access them in game. We have to go to YouTube or somewhere else to play those cinematics. But Godforge or Faithless, they have been talking about creating a World of Warcraft level of cinematics. That's a very high bar that they are setting for themselves. And allowing us to access these from the game, that's going to be something that will help us enjoy the game more. And then we have the battle tab just going into battles and stuff. I'm sure this is going to be enhanced going forward. It will be more developed, but let's start the demo and I'll tell you what I think here. So this is the game loading, Ramses II and everything, and that's we're seeing people from factions. Okay, hold on here. So this is our campaign battle. We see that, so the Aru realm, stage 10, looks like this is sort of the campaign. Oh, it says campaign here, so yeah, no guessing there. And we have some heroes here. We'll talk more about heroes from the second video. But yeah, so we have some heroes, we have auras, we have ascension, we have a bunch of stuff. Again, we'll dig deeper into this in the second video that we'll discuss. And then we'll have like those, this is your teams that you're entering with, how you're going to 1 star, 2 star, 3 star or whatever. See that they are using Valk. Do they name her Burden or something? We'll check it out. But she's using her defense aura in all battles. And we see setup number 3. So looks like from the get-go they're giving us an ability to set up teams, pre-built teams or pre-saved teams. That's all good. So good start there. I like this screen. I like how it looks, the background and everything, the energy, stages. That's a very clean and straightforward screen. Yeah, it looks nice. So let's get into the battle here and check it out. One of the things that's nice here is we see the turn order on the left hand side, so we know who's getting a turn, which is something that Raid doesn't give us. And you get your team here. Something else that I have mixed feelings about is that whoever is taking a turn looks like the camera is focusing on them. So you see them attacking the enemy, but you don't see the other team members. I don't like it, to be honest. Yes, it gives you focus, it gives you a different point of view with every attack, but it's a team thing. So yeah, I just like it if we're seeing the whole team there. Let's see if the sounds can play correctly. Yeah, we can hear the sound, so that's good. So now this is the view after the turn. We see here we have Zeus, we have the Japanese guy, I don't remember his name, Hercules and Burden or Valkyrie. Okay, defense up. Nice animation there. Probably the coloring needs some polishing here. It needs to be more 3D. This is 2D in my opinion. Yes, they are still in developing, but like I said, if I pick up on any comments, I'm going to say it. Even here, down here, the characters' avatars looks nice, but the debuffs section need way more polishing to look 3D. I know that some stuff they are still developing here. The background, commenting about the background, it's nice. It's engaging but not distracting yet. Okay, couple of animations here. My feedback. Skill animation is good. It's nice. I like it. I love the effect, like this is the same that everyone else is saying, is that I love the effect that like those magical attacks or those big hits are impacting the backgrounds. Statues are getting broken and stuff. But don't overdo it because it will be distracting from the foreground. These are still background elements. It's nice, it's very nice, it's realistic. I don't remember anybody else doing it. But yeah, just don't overdo it because it can be overwhelming sometimes. But that's one thing. Love the animation, love everything so far. This is Hercules' big hit. Everyone is talking about it. It got an awesome animation. And then this is the attack. I love that the background music fits with the atmosphere, with the Aru or the Egyptian feel. Good stuff. Okay, we won this battle. Let's go into another one. Different point of view. Of course, they are still deciding. Yeah, we can see probably the background is going to be polished a little bit. Still, it's good enough. I like the different POV. Having the ability to switch between POVs, depending on your preference, that's going to be a good point or a good advantage if we can have it. I love this arrow animation, by the way, and this is from a rare that we'll see in the hero screen. Okay, so these are two stages, and now we're getting into the third wave or the boss fight. This is Aphrodite and Leonidas. I think they are both Legos in the game. Leonidas might be an epic, but some nice animations are coming here because I've seen this before, of course. Look at this. I love this animation. I think that the characters, the champ itself, need way more polishing, so it's not statue-like. Needs a lot more details into the clothing and the hair and the skin and everything, but still very nice. Same comment about the buffs. The buffs looks 2D. They are not fitting with the whole 3D graphic thing. Speed up, yeah. Overall, for the phase of the game, I think it's nice. Okay. So it's overly nice, and this is just a video, it's not actual gameplay that they recorded, but, well, it is actual gameplay, but I mean, I'm not playing it myself. It feels just a little bit choppy, so it's not as smooth as like it flows in Raid, but still, it's early, but they must really tighten that thing before launch. I'll talk a little bit about it as soon as we're done with the battle play here. Okay, we still have some battles to go. Again, nice background music, nice backgrounds. That's Ramses. I think he's a Lego in the game. And yeah, of course, damage multipliers, how the damage affects, those damage numbers, all of these are things that are going to be polished. I'm not worried about them. Hercules big hits that everyone is fan of. Yeah, that sounds really nice. And then this is Anubis, the boss. Great animation. I love this storm. I love this sandstorm. Fits with everything. Fits with the Egyptian style. Fits with Anubis and everything being a god. So I love it. I don't like Anubis design. I'll tell you why when we go to the other video. Well, I like it, but yeah, I have some strong comments about it. Looks like he's some sort of poisoner. Defense up from Burden or Volk. Need to start learning her name. Okay. And we see here, like, I think this green level, green thing, this is the charge, because this game, I remember, like Simon was talking about it, we have ultimates in this game. So as soon as a hero or a champ charge their ultimate, they'll go out of turn and apply it. We've seen similar mechanics in other games. I don't have a specific preference, so I'm okay with that. That's an additional point other than skills that they are using. I really like the animation for Anubis. He's my favorite so far. Animation wise, champ design wise, I'll tell you about one thing that can make him way better. Okay, this is the gameplay. 3-star, and I think there was a video from Adventures of Adam, go watch it, talking about the loot here. So we have a 5-star or a 5-grade helm, some silver. I'm not sure what these shards, maybe they are sort of diamonds, gems, the in-game currency. And then we have that big weapon that's new. So go watch Adventures of Adam's video there. But one of the major things that can differentiate a game is how we're farming loot and how useful or useless or interesting that loot is, so that farming is meaningful. The second video that I'll show you today from the demo is the hero screen, or how you're viewing your gallery or your champions. That's not the gallery, those are your champions. So we're looking at the screen here. We have some sort of duplicate solution. That's my guess, because we have 1, 3, 2, unless this is some sort of save teams. We have Ascension, we have Auras, so all of this is good. We have some sort of champion types, Chaos and Order, and we have Disruptor here. And this is the faction, Asgard, that's Odin. So all in all, clean, straightforward look, maybe some lore here, some ratings, something that's looked, and then we can look at the skills and everything from that other side, the info side. The design is okay. It needs getting used to because our eyes are used to other formats. But I like it. Maybe the avatars need a little bit more polishing. They look like cards. I think, who said that? Might be Matt Capper. They give you the impression of some of the cards that we used to collect when we were young for champions from packs and stuff. So that's nice. I like this. Other than being tiny avatars that are just like buttons or something. So I do like the bigger card-like avatars. I see Ramses here. He should be a Lego. Why is he highlighted in blue? Is he a rare? I don't think so. But we have the Legos here. We have Arthur, we have Hercules, we have Zeus, we have Odin. And then we have, this is a common or uncommon. This Archer, I like her design. I think she was the first champion that they developed. Let's move a little bit, because I do have something that I want to say generally about all of the champions that we've seen. So here we're seeing Odin. I love the background music as well. This is our common Archer. And then we have another uncommon from the Japanese faction. Okay, then we're moving into Leonidas, who is an epic. Love the design, love the helm. Maybe show us a little bit of his eyes or some light inside. Okay, so, and you'll see it with other champions as well. So that's Zeus. I think they have a little bit of work to do into polishing the facial expressions and the hairs. They might be thinking about this already, but so far, like the body design and everything, like if we go a little bit back to Leonidas, that's good. But when you go to the face is very plasticky statue-like. We need some more work on the hair and we need more work on the skin. So it's more like skin and it doesn't reflect the light like plastic here. That's Zeus. I like the weapons, the like costume design, the animations, all is good. The only main comment I have is about the face, like how they design the faces. Okay, my main negative comment about Anubis. So far from everything I've seen, I love this champion most. But his shoulder pads, these two dogs here, they are too big. They are almost bigger than his own head. Why I don't like this? Because between this and the weapon being too big as well, it's distracting from his face. You gave him a very good profile here. This design is awesome, but this is distracting. Having a weapon that's too large. Yes, I understand the theme about the dogs and everything. Maybe you want to do something about it in the game as well, but make these way smaller and the weapon a little bit thinner so that we don't lose the focus from the face, from the head. It's about where my eyes go when I'm looking at him. His face is powerful. I want to be looking at him, but those two heads on the side are distracting for me. If you just did those changes, if they fit into your design, look at the avatar, the champion, the animation I've seen for him in the playthrough. This is my favorite champion so far. This is Hercules, the same comment. I like the design, I like everything about it, the big club there with the poisons and everything. I love the animation. Let's go back to Hercules for a sec. The face is too statuey like and too plasticky. Look at the reflection here. We need some polishing. Something that I've noticed is that in the avatars, the eyes look way better. Here, the face looks like plastic, the eyes are expressionless. If you cannot, and I've actually gone to Raid to see how they are handling this. They are hiding most of the eyes because you cannot give them enough expression, probably anyways, with this kind of graphic. So yeah, same with Arthur, look here. This looks plasticky. We need more detail in the hair, the facial expression, and those eyes are dead. Just give him thick eyebrows or whatever. Don't make the eyes so expressionless. Bernhild, that's what she's called. I love that design. Musashi, I love the design as well. Again, the eyes are dead. We need way more details in the eyes or expression or something. Figure out how to make it the character designers really did a great job, but looks like they don't have someone who can do the eyes well. That's my take at least. Ramses, one of the best designs. I like him. I like everything about him. Now we have an issue. We actually have two issues. Ramses, I'm not sure if it's a glitch, but he's a rare. One of the most famous Egyptian kings is a rare. I'm an Egyptian. I know Sham is as well from the team. Ramses cannot be a rare. Actually, I'm a little bit upset. I think they talked about Imhotep and they said that Imhotep is going to be an epic. Imhotep should be a legendary. No questions asked. He should be the best mage in the game, and he'll be my main character that I'm going to use if I have to choose one between him and Anubis, because he's a guy, he's Leonardo da Vinci of his age. This guy was so brilliant that the Egyptian raised him to the level of deity, that they made him a god. So he cannot be an epic, and definitely Ramses cannot be a rare. We'll have some issues there if you continue making them so. So that's Ramses. I have a couple of comments. Okay, this mommy looks like it can be a common or uncommon. Aphrodite, one probably of the champions they didn't do enough work on yet. You can see. I love the design, I love the animation, but this is very doll-like. She's lacking way more detail in the skin and the clothing, but the concept is really nice. I like the concept and I like the animation of her skills as well. All in all, for alpha, this is okay. This is good. I like it. One thing that probably they cannot show us till it's actually out there with the game release is the technical background. Entertainment and gaming is a very luxury good. People don't take lower level of service. If the game is glitchy, if it cannot handle like unstable network connections, how the client is running, where are the servers deployed, all of these are factors impacting how smooth the gaming experience is. And it's not related to game design. I trust those guys, I trust this team with like the game design, the front end, the type of battles, dungeons, weapons, champ design and all of that. All of that is going to be good. But how stable the game is over long periods of time, when we're patching and adding more stuff, these are serious considerations that can break the game, because though people don't directly understand them, people can get very grumpy if the game broke on them, especially at the beginning. Faithless and Godforge team, you will be harshly judged from day one, not only about stability, but you set yourself by having that famous team building the game, at least within our niche community, against the big dogs. You set yourself definitely against Raid and against Watcher of Realms and Dragonair, and you will be compared and judged based on these games who got bigger companies and bigger budgets. There is no leeway for mistakes and improvements over time. You will be harshly judged from day one of how smooth the game is, how engaging and all of that stuff. Yes, make us buy into the game in the first few weeks, and then if something happens we can bear with you. But if that initial impression, both the front end, the graphics, the cinematics and the game stability and all of that, all in all, if it's not top tier, top notch, I cannot see how the game will succeed, because people will just drop it after trying it. Yes, the veterans, the long players going to try it and stay with it, but we're talking about the bigger community. You don't want this game to have like 50k installs. You want it to have 1 million. So that bigger audience, who probably is not even listening to me right now or watching me, want that initial experience when they see the game in the store, click on it, they're going to be awed and they're going to play it against other games of the same genre. So far so good. I love their interaction with the community, them listening to our feedback and everything, and we'll see how this goes forward after the game launch. We'll criticize them so they'll get us even a better game. So sorry about that, Faithless Godforge team. Get rid of the shoulder pad dogs so Anubis can look way better. Thank you for tuning in today. I'll see you next time. Bye.